live, Tash. I'll press a button, shall I?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit distracted.
Faffing.
I'm not faffing, I'm fabric stroking. It's so beautiful. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Natasha Makes. I'm Natasha. I'm making today. I only say that because Jane made yesterday.
She did.
So it's just, you know, sometimes we have new people watching. Good morning if you're
We
new.
do.
So a super simple, easy make today. We like these. Perfect for scrap busting. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. In various sizes. I've done 2 sizes, Gemma.
Good,
Because I made the original one, this one. Now, actually I was going to make this because you always come in with like hay fevery type stuff and you have like little mini tissues. And I made it for your little mini tissues because it's got a pleat at the side so you can fit more stuff in than you think.
Fabulous.
Nice.
I love it.
But actually what this one's got is a carbonara clip. They're not, what are they actually called?
They're called, well, it's carabiner. Yeah. But you call them a carbonate. Natasha, for those who don't know, gets things, I won't say wrong actually, you have your own words
Original.
for things. Yes.
If it was Shakespearean times, they would call it a malapropism.
Excellent, yes.
I think they still call it a malapropism, whether it's Shakespearean times or not. Right,
not so often used. It's not modern parlance, is it really?
What, getting stuff wrong? Yeah. So there's my carbonara.
I am, however, going to tag these with the word carbonara, just in case anyone doesn't know the word carabiner or carabiner, and similarly, like Natasha wants to just type in carbonara in the website, they should hopefully
come up.
Pop up.
But look.
Carbonara. There we are.
So actually what I've put in mine is Mabel's poo bags.
Amazing.
Because that's what I take everywhere with me.
We had problems naming this one. I came up with something delightful for you.
Oh yeah, because we were going to have this as just a tissue holder.
But then it does so much more.
Yeah. So what were you going to call it?
Well, I did tongue in cheek suggest you called it Tash's snot rag bag. Which would have been lovely, wouldn't it? Or handy snot rag bag.
And I'd just like to say, it wasn't even for me, the snot rags. It's just you liked the. It's not even alliteration, is it?
No, but it is.
Sort of is.
It's an enjoyable one, that.
It flowed.
It was the rag and bag that worked well.
Rag and bag?
Yeah, worked well together.
It's not. We've called it a pleated pouch because...
Yeah, we've got class. Sometimes.
Oh, well, no, I mean, that wasn't actually where I was going, but yeah, okay, fine. Because then I suddenly looked at it and went, do you know what? Actually, if you made it a little bit longer... Do you know what you've got?
What you
gorgeous pencil case. That's where I was looking for that.
Very clever, isn't it?
Yeah. That just, and then, and look, Gemma, I was decadent.
Were you?
Yeah.
We love a
I
bit
couldn't
decadent.
choose. So look, this is, I've got these fabrics for you today. Let me put them where you can actually see them. I've got the Paisley. And
These
then
aren't
I've
just
got
any old fabrics, Tash.
No. I know. Let me just explain. Before you go interrupting.
No.
You've got your Paisley there, and then you've got your flowers there. And I've done this uses so little. This uses less than a 10-inch square.
Fabulous.
For your outer, and then a 10-inch square for your lining. Less than that. I completely forgot to interface that one. But if you interface it, it keeps its shape better. You don't have to. Oh, and all the zips and all the world. So. Let me show you your combos today. Combo du jour, Gemma. Oh, and then also because some of you, I made these with a continuous zip, but some of you might have little zips that you want to use up. Nice. In which case, ba-ba, that's easily done as well. So I'm going to do 2 demos. I know, possibly simultaneously. Oh. I should have had that second coffee after all. They're really cute, aren't they?
Really cute.
Really cute. Keeping that one for Mabel.
But you can do 2 makes today because it's a quick, easy make, right?
It's a quickie.
It is.
We've got a quickie. Do you know what else we've got on the show today? I'm going to show you now because I know these have just gone live. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to say hello to everybody. These have just gone live. I'm going to say hello. I'm going to put glasses on so I can actually see. And then I am going to say hello Hello, good morning to everybody.
Hooray.
I'm also going to plug in my jobby what's it thing over here so that we don't suddenly...
You've got all the technical terms today.
Do you know what? Yeah, I have got the words.
All of them. Just not necessarily in the right order.
Or actually the right words, to be fair.
But we'll allow it.
Go in there. Popping. Right. Good morning.
That tells me the sound's on your iPad.
I don't have to turn it off. It's an ancient iPad.
Crikey bobs.
I don't know. Sue's here, Sonia's here, good morning, and Sylv. Morning every beauty peeps. I've got you on big telly this morning. Has to be said in a Victoria Woods voice. Big telly. Morning everybody, morning Claudia, morning Pam. She's good morning, gorgeous ladies, and the rest of the tribe. Yeah. Mabel's here. She spends the shows under the desk. Morning, Sally. She's good morning. Supposed to be working and making calls, so I just have to wait. Oh, she says, love the jacket. Thanks, looks fab. So I had a special menopausal moment where I ordered it again. I now have two.
She liked it that much. She ordered it twice.
Yeah. Sylv says a snot rag bag for sure. Morning, Jimmy. Don't encourage herself. Morning, Lynn. Morning, Grace. She's made a similar one with clear vinyl panels at the front and a swivel hook for earphones. Oh, she just love clear vinyl so I can see where things are. Well, we made the Find Anything pouch, didn't we?
We did.
Because Jane never finds anything, so we made sewable plastic. Yeah. Good morning. Loving the pouches and the 7-berry fabrics, Kirsty. We have got beautiful 7-berry fabrics for you today, and tomorrow I will be bringing you these, which are double-sided fabrics, which I'm super excited about. Indeed, Whitwoo. Yeah. Morning, Vicky. Morning, Lo. Oh, Lo, are you off babysitting duties this morning? Morning, Erica. Oh, Erica's already got her kit. Well done. She's eating a lemon muffin.
Oh,
for a late brekkie. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah. Morning, Joy. Morning, Kirsty. Will the pattern be out in digital? Yes, it will. All the patterns will be out in digital. We've got 2 patterns on the show today. They will be out in digital as soon as we check the template.
Yep.
For this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It will be. So let me show you this because.
Touch very quickly.
Oh, what?
Kirsten on YouTube says morning to you.
Morning.
And Diane says morning all. And blue floral fabric is capital letters fabulous.
Oh, I know, right?
Okay.
So, this is apparently impossible to open. There we go. This is a barge foot pouch.
Is it though?
I don't know, but shh, don't take the mic. Look how wide it opens. How's that for a good old rummage around? I had to put things in to weight it down, but I love it. Yeah, look how wide that. You could almost run a tombola off that, couldn't you?
Possibly.
Or a raffle.
If you fancied.
Yeah. So when I bought these, they were on the website that I bought them from. They were called a barge foot clasp. I have no idea. Gemma went, you are? I don't know. It might have been lost in translation, but we're keeping it because we like it and we had to call it something. I
mean, it's entirely possible that Tasha's just got that in a muddle.
All right.
Happens, doesn't it?
All right.
But we're going with it.
But you see, again and again, right? I've used the Paisley on the inside because it's gorgeous, and then the floral on the outside. So the kit that I've put together for these, and like I say, I've only got a handful of them. I have put another order in for more of these, thinking they might go today, but they haven't arrived. They're going to be another 3 weeks, I would imagine. And by that stage, this fabric will have gone, so I'll have to make up different kits. So you get a fat quarter, and your 8-stitch 30 this time. Yep. But like I say, I've only got a handful, possibly even less now because I think Erica's already got one. When they're gone, they're gone.
These kits, yeah, they're flying out fast, Tash.
Good, excellent. Good-o.
They are beautiful though, right?
They are beautiful. There we go. and they are ready for you. Right, so, I'm going to give you a sneaky peek on tomorrow's show. Right, don't tell anyone. But you know, I said we've got these double-sided fabrics. Be still, my beating heart. Because I have been looking. Look at that. It's got all your Sashko type.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. In fact, it might send the screen super funny, but I'm going to go up on a close-up anyway. Because, and this is all my friend Emma Claire's fault. Can you see that? Yeah, it's strobing horribly. Excellent. Because 2 years ago now, that's how long I've been looking for this fabric. 2 years ago, she bought me a beautiful present, and it was a box. It was in a box.
Yeah.
But what caught my eye was the wrapping.
Yeah.
Because it was wrapped in fabric. And I was like, well, that's it then, isn't it?
Stunning.
That's what we all need in our lives. So that's what I've been looking for. So you've got your dragonflies on one side. I've got a floral one as well. And then you've got your sort of Sashko. So these are Japanese fabrics. They're from Sevenberry, which is made in Japan. I'm not lying to you.
Actual authentically Japanese fabrics, so not just like Japanese style.
No, not styly. Actual from Japan, actual done everything, made there, everything. Now, as are these. Where to begin? So we've done these as sort of half-metre heavens, but if you would like these fabrics on their own, they are available cut to order, which means that if you buy 2 units, you would get a metre because it's 2 half-metres. So again, made in Japan. Again, echoing those Sashko stitches that we all love. We made a bag, didn't we? Like a fold-over bag.
We did.
Goodness knows where that's gone.
And it was in a fabric that was
very similar and flew out.
Moda fabric disappeared on
but that was a Moda fabric, wasn't it? It wasn't authentic Japanese. Nope. I put it with Midnight. At the Oasis. I am loving this. I resisted putting it with denim, which was what I really wanted to do because it just... But apparently I'm not allowed to put everything with denim. Apparently.
Not everything.
Apparently. So I'm told. Gemma, what type of fabric was that?
Which one?
This one.
This one, the patchwork denim effect.
Yeah.
Is a cotton printed Dobby Shantung.
There you go. Yeah. You can forgive me for not going into that one. Now, these ones that I've got coming up, they say are a broadcloth. I am going to argue that, or I just don't know what broadcloth is. But my understanding of broadcloth was that it was loosely woven, but it's normally like a wool rather than a cotton. And then they sort of chunt it down. And that would, to broadcloth would have been used for like soldiers' jackets, things like that.
Nice. Because
it's really like it's a good, tough, strong fabric. So these have come to us. They call them a broadcloth. I mean, so they're still woven, because even if it is a broadcloth, then a broadcloth is still woven. But I would argue that. But it feels almost like a cotton lawn, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So we've called it what the suppliers have called it, but again, could have been lost in translation. Just given that out as a... But either way, look, it's absolutely blinking gorgeous. So again, on these, look at the detail. You see, this is it. This felt a bit Liberty-esque for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I kind of prefer. Are you allowed to say that? Oh, and do you know what? I just spotted it. I kept this because this has made me giggle all morning. I went to change my bobbin this morning, and that is how much bobbin Jane had left yesterday. She properly aced bobbin chicken, didn't she?
She did bobbin chicken without even knowing it.
Yeah.
And won.
And aced it. Good job, Jane.
Good job, Jane.
Good job, Jane. So anyway, if you want this as a half-metre heaven, what is a half-metre heaven, I say? Here you will say it is 2 half-metres of fabric. One is a designer, one is a plain, which we think goes beautifully. I chose it, so I think it goes beautifully. For the ridiculous sum of just $9.99. We subsidise those, don't we, Jem?
We do.
We shouldn't
it's
really,
a bit bonkers,
but we do. Do you know what?
What's that?
It's when you do what you love,
Yeah.
and you want everybody else to be able to have it, and you sort of go, oh yeah, but you know, I wouldn't want to pay that. So yeah, it doesn't make good business sense. I'm not a good businesswoman. Right, here we go. How about this one? This is the Paisley. Now, you see, I bought this thinking that it would go with that, and it sort of does. But actually, as a standalone, I rather love it. Oh, Gemma, I do love it.
Stunning.
It's really beautiful.
I really
isn't it?
love this one.
Do you want to see all the different colours in there? And you could buy it and put it in with this because... Look at that. I love this, Gemma. Just getting out there, I love it.
I know. You need a cravat, I feel, and a cigar. It's stunning, isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it, though? Your dogs would love a bow tie out of that.
Oh, they look amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like? Most of my makes are for my dogs. I do not need any encouragement.
Just saying.
I know.
I've put it with Midnight. Because it is black in the background, but there's so much blue in there. There's purple and green. There's all sorts in there. We looked at black and it was too heavy, and the blues were a bit too blue. Give that a quick press.
But it looked fabulous with Midnight.
It did look. It just were out of all the colours. We all went, oh
Yes.
oh yes. When these are gone, they are gone, peeply peeps. Now, this is with navy. Again, this is the same design on that Paisley. Let me show you this up in close up. Ooh. Yeah. Now, if you are buying the kit with the barge foot thingamajiggy-jobby thing in, I've got all the words, then you actually have enough to make one of these. You've got both of these fabrics already, and you have enough left over that you can make one of these makes today, possibly more.
Good, eh?
I know, right? So you can sit on your hands. You're all good. But otherwise, these are, like I say, half meter. Look at this.
She's off.
I know, but look at it.
She's a beaut. What can I say?
Look at that. High definition on your telly. Yeah, but look, hang on. I didn't high def it on. No. Look, where's the bit I just pressed? Oh, I didn't press this one. Did I press the other one? Look at the detailing in that. I would like a shirt in the blue. Can you imagine?
Would be beautiful.
Would be the one, wouldn't it?
Really beautiful.
Would be the one.
Makes stunning, like pyjamas and things like that. Oh.
But then nobody would be able to see them. Well, I mean, I say nobody would be able to see them. I think we all know that I wander around the village in my pyjamas way more than I
There we go.
Well, it's just as late at night. This isn't sounding any better, is it?
Normally try and find an errant cat.
Or Mabel needs to go out for a wee.
Yeah.
You know.
And you live in an apartment.
Yeah. So, you know, got to go out, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah, or when the cats fight, and then I have to go and try and find the cats because I'm worried about them.
Yeah.
And I don't know whose cats they are, but if they're fighting, I will go out and find them.
Yeah.
I never find them, ever, but I always think I will, and I never manage it. So they are today's fabrics. Those are for tomorrow.
Definition of the crazy cat lady. You know this.
I'm comfortable with that.
Fine. Okay.
You say it like that's a problem.
No, it's fine. You need to have a level of acceptance with this.
I'm totally accepting
That's
of it.
fine.
It's other people's problem. It's not my
Okay,
problem. Right. So, I love that you think it's a problem. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
No, it's not a problem.
Fine.
Oops. Right. 2 makes. Do you want to see how much fabric these use? Got all excitable, Gemma, and made them out of all the same. It's like I'm organised this morning.
Well done.
I know. So, If you want to make the little one, it's that. If you want to make the bigger one, it's that. I forgot and cut 2 of both. That's why I'm demoing in the same as I've already made, because I forgot. I hadn't had coffee at that stage, Gemma.
It's all right.
You may or may not want to interface your outer fabric. I recommend interfacing actually, because when you didn't, it's a little more floppy. That's it without interfacing. Bit floppy. That's it interfaced. No flop.
You might like yours floppy.
You might want a floppy one. I'm not here to judge.
We're not judging.
Oh, and you know what? These are my carabiner.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well done.
I've got purple ones. I've got red ones. I've got blue. They're turquoise. I've got pink. I've got black. I've got orange ones. I've got, yeah, I used the yellow one. Jimmy might want to take a yellow one down.
You did.
The yellow one. Green ones and blue ones. I've got blue ones. There we go then. They are the colours of the carbonara clips. Right.
It was going so well.
I am going to... Oh, do you know what else we've got, Gemma? I have taken mine down of this because I've stolen... I mean, it's my warehouse. I haven't stolen it at all. I'd run out of navy zips, so I've taken a pack of 5 navy zips. You can get packs of... Look, we've got grey ones. We've got mid-grey and light grey. Packs of 5 zips. These are really cost-effective zips. If you are batch making, or if you're making for charities or anything like that, that's the way you want to get your zips, because this is the most cost-effective way to get your zips. So we're going to use, I'm going to show you 2 different ways. One with a pre-made zip, and then one with a continuous zip. Now, Gemma, I couldn't decide what zip edge to use, and now I've put it all somewhere anyway, because I had that little bit left over, so that would be the sensible choice, because then that uses up a leftovery bit and doesn't take anything off the stock. But then I was like, well, actually, what I really want to use with this is the navy with that, because that would look amazing.
So true.
So I'm a bit torn, because that's my frugal choice. Still going to look great.
Yeah.
And actually did look lovely.
Really did.
With that make. What do I do, Gemma? What do I do? What do I do?
You asked me, and yet you know I'll be the sensible, frugal one. So you don't want to ask me, really.
No, I don't. But I'm going to sensibly.
We ought to leave the nice tape there.
For everybody else.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see if I've got any of my scrap. Ooh, no. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. It's fine. I'm comfortable with it.
Okay. Because it's fat.
Yeah. Just going to cut it a bit longer than I need it. There we go. Right. So these are your 2 different ways to make, but you are still going to need the hero of the hour, which is going to be your wash away tape. Now, there was a lovely lady on Facebook this morning who was saying, I would love to make these, but zips terrify me. It's okay. You are in a safe space here, because zips used to terrify me, and I used to make everything other than anything that required a zip.
So true.
Yes. And then I discovered 1/4 inch wash away tape. Changed my life. And also just remembering that you just have to sandwich stuff, and it's okay. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to make this make, with 2 different zips, but both using all a proper school marmy over the glasses. Look, both using your 1/4 inch quilters wash away tape. Now, if you are using a continuous zip, you are also going to want to use one of our gadgets. Oh, actually, Gemma, look, this is my my zip thing in here. I might have a... Oh, I've got sight. Yes.
There we go.
Winning.
Well done, you.
Thanks. Good. Oh, it's turned out nice again. Right, shall we make?
Yes.
Shall I make them simultaneously, or do one then the other?
I don't know. Why do you make things difficult with like decisions for me?
I'm just going to make them both at the same time.
Okay. Natasha, I do need to let everybody know.
Oh no, what?
That the line flower in white navy, that one that's facing us, that one there, gone.
What?
Gone. Gone, cut to order, gone, half meat heaven's gone. Sauce babes. As young as he would say.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
So I feel perhaps we ought to put a different one that everyone can see for now. Because, you know, otherwise it's just like rubbing everyone's nose in it, isn't it? There we go. And I feel the need to point out the fact that the other colourway of the flower over there is stunning. Is she not?
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely
It's
beautiful.
actually my favourite.
This Paisley or the flower?
Well, I love the Paisleys because, you know, I'm a Paisley girl, but of the two florals, I like the other colourway. Controversial. My favourite. I like it with the moss as well. You've done a nice job putting that half meter in.
Oh, do you know what else we've got?
What?
That I completely and utterly forgot
Ooh.
about. Yeah, you've just remembered as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So last week,
Oh my gosh,
we
this is
made...
very exciting.
I know.
How did we forget?
We made these, right? We made the velvety, pouchy things.
We did.
Yeah.
The date night clutch.
Date night clutch. But, and I was waiting for it to come in, and it's come in. I did a faux suede version because there's always someone that goes, I don't like velvet. I don't know if they say it in that voice. In my head they do.
Let's be fair. Some people are just a bit funny with texture.
Yeah.
And we don't judge. Apart from Natasha, who just used that voice. But...
Judgy McJudgerson.
Yeah,
I like
in
velvet.
the corner.
No, it's okay if you don't like velvet. It's just I really like velvet, so you know it's
she
fine.
really, really likes velvet.
Not to judge. So I did promise you kits with suede. They are more expensive because faux suede is more expensive, but there we go.
Well, and also you've lined them with fabulous designer.
I know.
She's
Look,
gone all out on this. This is the proper.
So this is the Lisa
pound.
Chandler one. So that will make the same as that. And don't forget that you can get our packs of 30 super duper tassels. So you've always got the right tassel for the job. But also then I noticed they did like a chocolatey one, which we've had before and I have loved very much before. And I said, oh, but Jane, none of the Lisa Chandler goes with the chocolatey brown because we've sold all of it. And then I stumbled across this. I was saving this for Half Meat Heaven and then I was like, oh no, hang on a minute. What's going on here? Hello, Agate by K Facet Collective. Yeah. Thank you very much, Philip Jacobs, for that little gem. So they had to go together because it would have been rude not to. I would have been remiss if I hadn't have done that for you. I know. You have got interfacing, a fat quarter of interfacing, because you are only going to interface the fabric. You are not going to interface the faux suede. Okay?
I think that was clear, Tash.
By order of the management.
Yeah.
That's me.
So.
Yeah. There you go.
And you get your near the top for now, so
magnetic-y things and everything in there.
Yes.
And I did promise, that's why I'm interrupting this broadcast.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
We like to keep our promises.
Wherever we can.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and did you see in the newsletter, in the Friday Deals newsletter, did you see these kits? They were rather gorgeous. I don't know if we've got any of those left. But as that is my pouch, and I do take it up and down the motorway, and it has got my sunglasses and my nail file in there because they've made them matching. Yeah, it was in the car, so I thought I'll just pop that on the set.
Sorry, in Kaufman fabric as well.
In Kaufman.
Come on now.
Yeah. Right, so.
Metallic Kaufman fabric. Medallion sky.
I'm going to put a little bit of tape, the width of my fabric, on the top of my zips. You can put it, if you want to be absolutely precise with the amount, you can put it on the top of your fabric. Right sides together, so your zip is upwards, your outer fabric is face down onto your zip. Flip it, get your lining fabric, so everything goes right sides together, okay? And again, here we go. In the instructions, I think I tell you to put it on the fabric rather than the zip. And then you know that you don't have too much and then your foot doesn't get stuck. I use wash away quilter's tape rather than the permanent quilter's tape because it doesn't, in my experience, gunk your needle like the other one does. So you're going to match that up so everything is perpendicular and all gorgeous. And so then you've got your lining and your outer fabric right sides together. That's important if you're using the two pattern fabrics. These are right sides together with your zip in the middle. Your zip is right sides together with your outer fabric.
Okay.
And your lining is on the back of the zip because it goes on the inside.
Important.
So let's take a little step over to here and have a look over here. So again, we are going to put wash away quilter tape along the top of our fabric. The zip is longer than we need it. Just came out of my box like that. It's all good. I'm going to run that along there, flip it. So you can see with my outer fabric and my zip, they are right sides together. This is my lining fabric. Quarters wash away tape on there. So these zips are not scary yet, right? They're not going to be scary at all. Are they, Gemma?
No, not at all.
No.
Sorry, I'm just messaging Pat over on YouTube who said,
Hi, Pat.
Morning all, I love today's fabric. I think I need them.
Yeah.
And then has put another one that says, yay, I fulfilled my need.
Yay! We love needs being fulfilled.
Yep.
So we are going to stitch across there and across there. You can use a zip tape, a zip foot if you wish. Meh.
Also, Farmer Ali's arrived late.
Hi, Ali.
Apologies late. She's been to the village shop again. She says, how much can a 15-year-old grandson and a 13-year-old granddaughter eat? I shall be bankrupt before the combine turns a wheel.
Welcome to my world, Ali.
Yeah. She's got that age-old question of, do I feed my beloveds or buy fabric?
Oh.
I know.
Well, I think we all know the answer to
Horrible
that.
decision.
You know, no one wants any obesity.
They can always, wander
Rummage.
the streets and find some lovely friends who'll feed them, I'm sure.
I mean, we're nearly at scrumping season.
Yeah, be fine.
Aren't they? We're going to go scrumping frapples or something. So then we are going to finger press our fabrics away from the zip. Okay. Give it a little press.
Ginny says it's me that's terrified of zips.
Yes, Ginny, it's
All
okay.
right, darling. It's okay.
I see Ginny's back with us. She didn't like Christmas. So I don't think Ginny was with us last week. She's like, I don't do Christmas. It's all right.
So's Ginny.
So's Ginny, but
Lots of
we
people
have
did,
to
though.
for
We
those
sort
that do. Yeah,
Lots of
absolutely.
things.
So,
Sue Langford says she likes the silver zip better. Anyway.
oh, awkward. Well, I think for the flowery one, it was absolutely perfect. But I think it's only because, so I want this to go. I wanted this to be denim. Well, I want it to go with denim. I want to do lots of makes with denim with it because I just love it. So, okay, we're ironing away from that zip. Please be careful, by the way. This might look like metal, but it's not. It is nylon, so don't press your zip. And we're just going to stitch these down here. That is keeping your fabric away from the zip teeth because there's nothing worse than getting it stuck.
Oh, it's
AKA 1980s anorak.
Get your lining.
Why didn't they do that in?
Just top stitch their zip and it doesn't get caught. Yeah. Sharon must live somewhere else in the world. She says that she will watch us in her morning on YouTube.
So watch what?
She's on Facebook saying, "I will watch you in my morning." So I'm assuming she must be in a different part of the world. It's not morning there at the moment.
Oh, okay, that's right.
On YouTube, she says, "But thank you for the fun."
That's right.
You're very welcome.
There we go. Right. So far, so good, right? Are we all happy?
Mm-hmm.
We're all happy? Excellent. Now, we're going to put some tape along there. We haven't got many of those packs of 5 zips, by the way. So if you want one, please be quick and get those. And we're going to fold this up and just flip it and fold up on the bit. Now the photo that I've taken of this, in fact I'll take one of this as well. The photo that I've taken for the instructions of this, Gemalala, do show this bit that I'm about to show you.
Good.
So when you look at the picture, you'll see that it's taken from the side. So you can see 2 loops and your zip in between. Yeah. Okay. So the lining is looped back on itself and your outer fabric has looped back on itself there. Now with this one, you've got options. Gemma, we like options.
We do.
So you can either do exactly the same. Or if you want, you can detach the zip. Especially if you're making the little one, you might want to do this. Just rip the zip apart and just do it like you've just done it. That makes sense. It'll make more sense in a minute.
Yeah, totally.
When we come to top stitch, okay? So we're going to, as we just have, sew along there and along there. Okay, so we'll repeat that. Now this is really where the difference happens, by the way. And that is that it's easier to top stitch if you just separate that out.
Oh, so if you're using your zip tape.
So if you're using your continuous zip tape, then this is easy because you can just separate the zips, press them and then just top stitch. And this is really the only difference between using the two zips. Oh, hi Mabel, you out?
I think she's got a bit warm under the desk around my feet. So she's just hopping into the foyer on her beanbag.
She does love her beanbag, doesn't she?
It's a Lisa Chandler.
Aussie Ottoman, isn't it? Yeah.
That's made by Natasha on the show.
And then we'll top stitch down there. Now for this, okay, you are going to have to turn it through, but you will open your zip.
Not sure how many dog beds you've bought her, I've lost track, but she just likes
The one that is not hers? Yeah, that one. So open that zip out and then turn it through like so. So this is the difference. You've got that, but you can still press your fabrics carefully away from your zip. This is why I use a longer zip, by the way.
Okay. Gives you room to get that zip pull out the way.
Yeah.
Nice. Makes sense.
So this is the difference. I will now stitch probably that way down there, and I've just got to be aware of that. But here I can just stitch straight like that. That's the difference between using the two different zips, and then everything else is done in the exact same way. So the choice is yours. But I did just want to, because sometimes it's really tricky to use a normal zip if it asks for a continuous one.
Yeah.
But there we are. We're in. We're done.
Marvellous.
Everything is stitched. And with the wash away quilter's tape, if you've got a little bit that shows there, just dampen it down, it will go.
It was not
For
a
it
drama
washes
situation, was it?
away.
That was relatively drama-free, Natasha.
I know. Unusual for me. There we go. Now,
Not at all.
we are going to put our zipper on. All right. I need a new one. Look, Mabel chewed this one. She's so naughty.
Such a menace, isn't
This
she?
is a brilliant gadget for putting your zip tape on. So my zip pull goes face down with the flat end on the bottom. I want to do it so that the front of the zip is facing backwards.
Okay.
You can get instructions, we've done instructions for this, and then you just feed them both in together. And away we go. That's it on.
So easy, right?
It's really easy. And if you actually are careful, this is the point at which you might want to just trim back your zip pull so that they're both going in at the same level.
Oh, trim your tape down to the edge of your project.
Yeah, you can do. I mean, it's actually the first time I've had to, because I've managed to do it all the other times and get it right. But,
Marvellous.
you know. And it's just a matter of getting it in at a bit of an angle. And there we go. That's it. See, now that's all nice and level. I'm happy with that, Gemma.
Good.
I know.
I'm happy you're happy.
Thanks. Yeah, lovely. Now, we want to turn this through up a little bit. The wrong way now. Trying to keep your zip on. Okay, same here. Turn it all through.
Oh, Tash. Sharon says she loves the sound of the Juki machine when it's sewing. Her aim would be able to have one day. It is a privilege that we are all very grateful for, is having our Juki machines and the difference it makes.
Yeah, I mean,
phenomenal.
it was, I remember working at Sewing Quarter and thinking to myself, if one day, what I would love is to be able to afford a Juki machine. Like, that was the thing. And I bought my first one on maternity leave. I saved up while I was on maternity leave and bought my overlocker. That was my first one. And then, yeah, working with Juki has allowed me to buy them, and I now have quite a stable of them. But I'm lucky, see, I go through as a business expense, so it's, you know.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Taxman, you're not having that.
The way to do it, Sharon, is to keep an eye out for when we do have our pre-loved machines up.
Yeah.
We had Gary in not all that long ago, and it doesn't come around very often because it takes a while for the... and they're normally ex-demonstration or ex-display, sometimes pre-owned, that have been refurbished.
Yeah, and they go out as new with a 2-year warranty. The one of these that we've got left, the TL 2200 QVP minis, is Jane. She took it out of the box, and she bought it for her long arm quilt, and it didn't fit.
Yeah, for the
So,
equipment that she needed to use.
Yeah, so she couldn't. So she's like, she couldn't justify having yet another machine. So
and she uses one here all day, every day.
Yeah. So she's like, I don't need another one at home.
And,
so that's the one that we've got up for sale, and that's got a 1-year warranty on it.
and it's literally...
She's been open. She's done like a handful of stitches, and it's gone back in the box. Right. I have also got these. Let me just show you these. Okay.
Gary
This is
said
the
as
next
well,
bit.
Tash, it's the last time one's going to go at that price because
Oh,
the
yeah.
prices are going up all the time.
At
on
the
the
pri-
new
yeah,
and
they
the
are.
used. You know, I bought a used machine and I've seen the prices going up, and my machine that I bought used is now worth more than I paid for it.
I know, it's crazy.
It's been better than money in the bank.
Okay.
Not that I
So
part with it.
shh. Trying to do my demo.
I know.
Stop it.
We love the machine.
I know we love the machines, but we also want to come talk all the way through my demo. Shh, over there, woman. Right, I'm shushing you, like you shushed me just before my before we came to air. It's like, will you shush, Natasha?
We were playing music just as I was about to go to air.
Oh, what? You see, I've learned how to do reels with music, and then I always put music on that I like, and then I play them back and I just dance to the music.
I know.
Apparently, I'm not meant to do that as I'm coming to air.
If we
So
go live
what?
with music on, our whole stream could get taken down.
I know.
All right.
So, there's your square. Fold it into the middle. So both those outside edges into the middle as if we were making binding. If you want to press it at that point, then please do. Otherwise, just turn it up. Turn it up. I'm doing one for each, and then we're going to sew down both sides. Ba, 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 ba. So chain stitched, trim. These are going to be the little hoops. You don't have to put these on if you don't want to, by the way. It's entirely up to you. Fold them in half. I'm going to show you where to put them. Keep it clean, Jem. Keep it clean. Right, okay, so we've got to this stage where they are all round the wrong way. So your lining, your outer fabric is right sides together on itself. I'm going to use the zip as to find my halfway mark on the opposite side. So give that a little finger press, and then I'm going to open that zip. And on that, is that rain?
Yeah.
That sounds biblical. What is going on? It's it's British summer. That's it, isn't it?
I've got my shorts on.
It's getting ready for the kids to finish school and be bored sitting at home in the rain. Excellent. Good-o. So yeah, and we're going to do this on both. So again, finding that halfway mark, using that zip there. There's my halfway mark. If you don't want to put one of these in, then don't. If you want to put it on with a little D-ring, then do. Do that too, can't you, Gemma? Got those knocking around the place.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I will. Hang on. I've got one knocking around the place. Oh, look, I've got the idly diddly ones. Is that going to fit a little idly diddly one? Huh?
We love a D-ring.
Hang on, let me see if I can fit idly diddly one on. That would make me very happy. Oh, it's actually the next size up that would be perfect, but in the interests of, I'm going to use it anyway. Oh, lovely. Love that.
Ooh.
What?
One of our viewers has just spotted something fabulous. Well done, you. She got the last Liberty Fat Quarter trio.
Oh, could you imagine these lovely Liberty Fat Quarter trios? Oof.
I see where she's gone there.
Well done, you. You'll also see a theme with kind of the sort of fabrics that I like.
Yeah.
So, we've got those in. Yep, we're all happy with that. Just do our little zips up. Now, this is the point at which, obviously, we are using longer zips. So, you want to make sure that your zips are within the main body of your pouch. Okay? Now. This is where I could use one of those white pens. And of course, I always think about this as I don't have one to hand. And then go, oh, that's annoying. I've got one of those white pencils.
Need someone to bring you one?
I don't know if this is going to show up. Probably not. But what you are going to do, that is your centre mark there. is we're going to mark in 1 inch. Oh, that's annoying. It's really annoying, Jem.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Where is it?
In the warehouse.
Is it in here? No, it's not. I don't know even what I've done with it. Sorry everybody, just talk amongst yourselves while I try and find the pen or pencil that I am looking for in my life. No, I haven't got the white one, Jem. Needs a white one so everybody can see what I'm doing. She's got to get me one. But what we're going to do is... Oh, I just had a little head rush then.
Oh no, don't do that.
Mark top and bottom that inch on both sides. I mean, you can draw all the way down if you want, it's up to you. Find my halfway line there, and if you want to like help yourself here and press it, then you can, so that you really know. Gemma, I've been a bit naughty with these, right? Mm. Normally we have turning through gaps and all of that jazz, right? Mm. We haven't here. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Didn't turn it through. I've done a raw seam, but you never see it. You just don't see it.
There you go then.
So nobody cares. If you want to bind these edges, then please do. On that line, I'm going to fold it. It sort of nestles into a seam now. You can clip it, you can pin it. Whoop.
Oh, Natasha. Patricia says, good morning, ladies. Natasha, I love your jacket. Have you got the pattern?
No, I haven't got the pattern, but I do have a spare one because I bought 2 by accident.
Did not make said jacket,
No,
we?
I did not make said jacket. I don't. Do you know what? I have got so many clothes that I want to make. Yep. I've got them all earmarked in my Lutterlow system, and I am time poor. That's
time poor. So this was a purchase jacket.
This was a purchase
online.
Yeah. If you just want to mark top and bottom, then you can. There you go. It's up to you. But use those as your markers to then fold over. Look at me simultaneously making all over the shop. Now with your bigger zip here, I would just pin that in, because I don't want that moving around the place. So again, there, I'm just going to pin that in place there. Okay, and then we're going to fold that one over there. Oh, and it all works out beautifully, Gemma.
Marvellous.
Mm-hmm. Go, like that. Okay, so now we've got a little one and a big one. And we are all good. If you want to just pop a little pin across those just to hold them in place. Then it's more the second one. The first one is fine, but then you stitch onto the second one. It sort of shifts a little bit. So have those zips open because they're going to be a turning through-y bit. I've got all the words, Jem. Yeah, all the words. And we are going to sew across top and bottom, top and bottom. Are you ready? I go back and forwards at the start, gently over that zip. But when you have gone onto that zip, do you know what I would do?
What's that?
I'd go backwards.
Okay.
And forwards. And backwards. I like to reinforce the zip. Or you can just like sew over it twice. It's up to you. So it might be that you get here, you just want to just go over that zip again if you just to reinforce. That's one. Let's do this one. Yeah, you might here, like on this one, I'm just going to go over it once and then come back to that zip and go over the zip again. I had pins and all sorts in the way. All I'm going to do now is dastardly threads out of the way. There you can go. Is just trim off any excess there. There, get rid of those threads. If you need to neaten up across there, then do. If you wanted to zigzag stitch over there, then you can. Chop off any excess zip, and again, just take off anything excess there. We're all good. Same here. Just check that you have caught everything. I haven't caught everything quite at the back there. So I'm just going to re-stitch that. Then we're just going to neaten everything off along there. And then you just turn everything through, really pushing those corners out. That's it, Jem.
Fabulous.
That's that done, and you can give that a little press.
Fabulous. Not tricky?
Really not. And you can just, yeah, you just give that a little press just to get those. But actually, because you've got that interfacing in it, you can sort of finger press it. So that is the one there with your pre-made zip. And this one here.
Beautiful. Such an adaptable pattern.
Isn't it? So, and I've given you the measurements if you want to do a pencil case, or if you just want to do a little, just tuck your fingers in there and give it a tug, and that will then get that down like that. And then you can finger press it or press it with your iron. Again, be careful
the way
with that
it
zip.
would fold flat for storage, but then it'll pop up if you're filling it with things.
Yeah.
It's good that.
That is the beauty of it, so you can fit loads of stuff in it.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Natasha, the big Paisley in the white navy. We've got 1 unit left on the bolt and all the half metre heaven.
Oh, well done, well done, well done. So that's that Paisley there.
You've got that last half metre in your basket.
Oh my goodness.
I would grab it quick.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only yours once it's... How are these ones looking? I haven't made anything out of these.
Solid. Zip up.
So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, my line flower black olive is looking like it's going quickly as well. You like them, everybody? In actual fact, the black olive line flower half metre heaven has sold out its allocation, so I will just pop a few more units onto that from the bolt for anyone who missed out. I don't want anyone disappointed. I'll just
there we
pop
go.
A few more units across.
I love this one. I love them both.
Bing, then. That tells me we have some stars, I think.
Oh, thank you. So that is today's show.
Patricia. Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you, Patricia. Oh, that's really lovely of you. That's 2 makes, the same make, 2 different ways, 2 different sizes. A versatile pattern, I think you'll find. And also, you're just going to be able to make it out of all your scraps as well. Really, really versatile. The biggest one used, well, you'd get away with using 2 10-inch squares, and you can make it smaller. Just needs a little trim down from that.
Amazing.
So if you've got fabrics left over, if you've bought a layer cake and you've got a couple of those left over, bosh, that's your make done. I mean, you've got to actually sew it, obviously. Yeah. But, yeah. Grab your zips. If you're looking for cost effective, this is your most cost effective way. Your zip on a roll. I just love the zips on a roll because you can get all the different zips and they look fabulous. So this one, I've got that one with the...
Fabulous.
And because I'm going to put a tassel on that. Stitch a tassel on. And then this one has got a ring one.
Beautiful.
And then that's just your straight bar there. And that's just your normal little zip. Zippity zip. There we go.
Great.
All options there for you today. We are going to be back tomorrow with wrapping options. So you can wrap. I'm going to show you a few little techniques for wrapping presents with your fabric. Now you can use pinking shears, you can use your overlocker, you can zigzag stitch, whatever you want to finish off those fabrics is entirely up to you. So don't worry, don't think, oh my goodness, I must have an overlocker or anything like that. You don't. Pinking shears will do it just as well. So we'll be back here at 10 o'clock. So thank you ever so much for your support, for buying from us, because that's how we are able to be here for you, bringing you free live demonstrations 3 times a week. Thank you ever so much. Thank you to Gemma in the corner.
Welcome.
Who shushed me. It's fine. And we'll be here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.